Hello, Bradley Elementary School, and welcome back. We are about to begin the 2021-2022 school year, and I wanted to make a welcome back video for all of you. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Andrew Donnelly Crocker, and I am the proud new principal here at Bradley. I got to take over midway through the year last year, and I'm back to do it from the start of the year. So a lot of the families and a lot of the kids know me as Mr. DC, and so I just wanted to take the time to introduce myself to everybody, and I wanted to welcome you all to a new school year. I have a couple of just little things that I wanted to share with you to get you guys off on the right foot as we start our new school year tomorrow. So first of all, I just wanted to let you know that we want to acknowledge the last 18 months or so. It's been pretty crazy for a lot of us, and we want you to know that we are going out of our way to make sure that we are welcoming our students and our families and our entire community back to in-person learning to start the school year. So here at Bradley, our teachers have been back busy at work, and we have been spending a lot of time trying to make sure that we are doing everything we possibly can to make sure that our students are feeling comfortable and welcome, and our families have the supports that they need. So as we get rolling this year, make sure that you know that our doors are open for you. We are here to support you, and we're here to support your families. So if you need anything, please reach out to us. We want to make sure that we have a strong communication. We have strong communication between our school and our families. So please reach out if you do need anything. And I just wanted to kind of go over, this is very brief because we're going to be going into this a lot more in a lot more detail as we go on. But we do have a couple of expectations that we're going to be kind of relearning as we come back into school. And so one of the big pieces that we're going to try and work on first is to make sure that here at Bradley, we are going to be using our pause to help us with our expectations. So just a quick reminder on that. We kind of introduced it a little bit last spring. And if you're new to the school, P stands for positive, A is for accountable, W is for wise, and S is for safe. So if you're using your pause here at school, you're gonna have a great day. So that's gonna be kind of just a very quick introduction to our fun little acronym about pause. So make sure that we're all using our pause when we're here at school, and we're going to have a good time. I also wanted to let you know that we did have a little change, and a good change, that now all breakfast and lunches are free. So you don't need to worry about any of the money anymore. If you would like to send your child with a lunch, you are more than welcome to. But we also have food available for them. So it's the best of both worlds for real in that sense. And I also want to let you know we're gonna keep our water fountains turned off, but we are gonna have some water bottle filling stations. So if you'd like to bring a reusable water bottle, hopefully full at the beginning of the day, your child can have that, and they will have access to filling it up when they need to. And we are also going to get you guys some cool water bottles in the near future. That's just kind of coming down the road. But in the meantime, bring a water bottle. And if you'd like to bring a lunch, you may. And if you don't want to, you don't have to, because we'll have lunch for you. So I'm excited to share that news with you. It's great for us all. Next piece on the list. Okay, school safety. Obviously, this is pretty important, and this is kind of what's driving everything. And we want to make sure that in this time when we're not fully out of this pandemic yet, that we are ensuring that we're doing everything we can to keep our students and our staff and our families safe. So really the biggest piece that is going to help us with that is making sure that we're wearing our masks properly while indoors. And so that is going to be the expectation that without really any exceptions, that we're going to be wearing our masks inside at all times. And I'm going to encourage you to wear them outside if you're comfortable. You do have the option when you're on the playground, if you want to take it off and run around, you are welcome to, but I'm encouraging everybody to keep them on unless they need to take it off to get a breather or to get some water or something like that. So that is the expectation that all of our staff and our whole community here at Bradley is going to be following. And so if you have any questions of that, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm more than happy to talk about it in more depth. I also want to let you know that we are going to, again, for safety reasons, we're going to be keeping our school closed to visitors. And so I know that's a little bit of a challenge, especially at the beginning of the school when we want to make sure our students are getting safely to their classrooms and getting that last hug at the door. But we're going to really, to help ensure that we're trying to keep socially distanced as much as possible and to ensure we know exactly who's on campus. We are going to keep our schools closed for the time being to visitors. You're more than welcome to come to the office, and then we can help you out and we can help you out whatever you need, and we can relay messages and we can go from there. But we are going to kind of keep our school pretty much off limits for visitors until things lighten up a little bit. So please, again, I'm here to answer questions and help. So please reach out if you have any questions. Okay, arrival dismissal. So we're going back to pre-COVID times, and we are going back to our traditional older schedule, which was what we used to have before all of this. So for everybody, the first bell is at 7:40. For the first 2 days of school, our families do have a special arrangement where they're going to be dropping off at the back gate with their kinder students, and we're going to get them all situated with their teachers and the support staff to make sure that we're really making sure that they have a warm welcome to start the school year. And then for the rest of us, for 1st through 6th grade, the only drop-off area is the car drop-off area. So we'll have people welcoming you at the drop-off area, and then from there, your student has the option of going in and getting a breakfast if they like, and if not, they can head out to the playground where their teachers will be picking them up at 7:40. And so that's going to be kind of the routine for arrival procedures. Dismissal is going to be actually relatively similar. And so we do have a couple of different dismissal times. So just again, kindergarten is going to be dismissed at 12 o'clock. Our 1st through 6th graders are going to be dismissed at 1:55. And then everyone is going home at 12 o'clock on Wednesdays. That is our early release day for the school year. So again, with that, we're gonna do the same thing. If you were familiar with it from last spring when we reopened, we're going to do the same procedure that we had in place, where you're going to drive through the drive-through circle. You're going to tell us your child's name, and we will get your child to you as quickly as possible. Again, we're going to keep things a little bit tighter because we want to make sure that we're ensuring social distancing as best as possible, and we want to make sure that we're not causing like clusters of kids getting too close together, especially at dismissal. So I understand that's going to cause some troubles on the first couple days. There could be some long wait times as we get our kids off campus safely, but I just ask you to be patient, and hopefully we'll get your child to you as soon as possible. And so just a couple little tips that I learned last year, which were really helpful. If you are picking up your student, and if you have a sign that has your child's name and the grade level and the teacher's name on it that you can hold up through the windshield, that will help me get your child announced a little bit quicker, and it'll get your kid to you just a little bit quicker. And then I also wanted to let you know that we did last year also, if you're familiar, we had people going to the grass to kind of help get people picked up. And yeah, that is okay. So if you want to go into that little grassy area to hold up your sign, I can also call your name from there. And we're just going to make sure that we're keeping our distance and keeping you guys nice and safe. And so we're going to be doing that again this year. So again, we'll probably make some little adjustments as school goes on, but that's how we're going to start the year for now. And again, reach out if you have any questions. Okay, Chromebooks. So all of our 1st through 6th graders, and even if you're new to our school but you're coming from another school in the district, you probably have a Chromebook at home. And so we're kind of adapting to the situation. And since most of you guys have Chromebooks already checked out to you, they're now going to be basically one-to-one Chromebooks where you get to uh, keep the Chromebook at home in the evenings and bring it to school with you for school time. So there's going to be some hurdles and some challenges to that, and people will forget Chromebooks here and there, but that's okay. That's part of the learning. That's part of the growth process when we're going through kind of changing how one system works. But I'm really excited to announce that we are going to have students be able to have access to their Chromebooks 24/7 when needed. I'm not saying be on them 24/7, but that's a little intense. But yeah, so please, here's the piece. Please try to get in a routine at home where you're charging the Chromebook up at night. You're sliding it in the backpack in the morning so that your child has a Chromebook that is charged and ready to be used when they're on campus. And again, like I said, if somebody forgets something, we'll have a whole plan in place to make sure that student isn't missing any learning time because the Chromebook wasn't charged or if it wasn't, if it was forgotten for the day, because that happens. So we'll be going into that in more detail, but just for now, just know that we're asking you to bring your Chromebook in the first day so the teachers can kind of get their hands on it and help them get them updated and get the ball rolling for the school year. And we'll also be checking out, that goes all the way down to our youngest kinders, but there's going to be a whole process, so don't worry about that. So that's kind of exciting news. Okay, one of the last pieces, we do have we are doing a screener again before every day at school, and so this is kind of a safety measure that we want to make sure that our families are doing to help ensure that they're not sending any kids that may have any symptoms or maybe not feeling well. And so what we're asking people to do is sign up for, it's a little bit tricky, but not really. Basically, go to our school website, and if you go to the screening tab, it basically has information about our daily screener. And if you click on the button that says "Take the daily screener," all you need to do is click on it, type in your student's ID number, and then it'll ask you 2 questions: Are you feeling sick? Have you been exposed? And if you answer no, you're done. You hit submit, and you head into school. So we're not going to be doing the temperatures like we did in the cafeteria last year, and this is going to be our way to kind of help everybody remind each other that we're going to be really cognizant that we're not sending our kids to school sick, and again, it's for everybody's safety. I also wanted to let you know that there is an app that even makes it easier. So there's you can see all the download information on our website, and basically it'll even save your information so you don't need to type in your student's password. ID number, once you have it the first time. And so that's just a quick 2 clicks of the button and you guys are out the door and at school. If you have, just a reminder, you do need your student's ID number. And for all of our older students, that's the same number you log in with your Chromebook. And so hopefully many of our older students have got that number memorized. And for our younger kids that may not remember and you need help getting that number, just contact our office. We will be more than happy to give you that number. So that is going to be our student screener that's going to really go a long way to help our school be safe. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to be trying to send out weekly messages to the community, and I'm also going to be having weekly videos to the students. And so I like to end every video with a school bear, and so that has been hand drawn by somebody. This is one of ours from last year, and so I just wanted to welcome you all back. I'm really happy. We cannot wait to have you on campus. I've been dreaming of this day since I got this job, and it's finally coming. And so I'm really happy to be here, and I cannot wait to serve you and your families. And I hope you all have an incredible, incredible school year. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye, and go Bears. Goodbye, everyone.